Hello everyone! Today I'm sharing with you how to achieve consistency and avoid duplicate designs when outsourcing SKU image creation. This is a problem many merchants inevitably encounter after accumulating a large number of SKUs, because the reality is often SKU images need to be consistent, but there's a fear that they all look the same. You want to differentiate them, but you're afraid that a chaotic look will appear cheap. The final result is often, individually, they look fine, but together they look strange. The problem isn't whether the designer can draw, but rather, they didn't clearly distinguish between consistency and avoiding duplicate designs from the beginning. First, let's clarify a key understanding: consistency. Identical. Many merchants understand consistency as the same background, the same composition, the same lighting. The result is, the more SKUs there are, the more they look like copy and paste. True consistency is about unifying the rules, not the image itself. 2. 3. SKU outsourcing methods most prone to failure. First method, creating each SKU individually. Each requirement is submitted separately. Style is determined on an ad hoc basis each time. It seems fine in the short term, but with many SKUs it leads to style drift, confused color schemes, inconsistent quality. This is the most common and the hardest to salvage later. Second method, overly uniform. All SKUs, same background, same angle, same layout. It certainly doesn't look chaotic, but the problem is they can't remember the differences, users can't distinguish them, and conversion rates naturally suffer. Third method, relying on color for hard differentiation. With many SKUs, it starts to red, blue, green. The colors are indeed different, but the overall look is immediately cheapened. This is a typical failure of easy to differentiate with images, but damaging to brand image. 3. Outsourcing SKU image creation, the safest and unified approach. Step 1. Unify the 3 unchanging elements. In all SKU images, these 3 elements must be fixed. 1. Composition logic, product position proportion. 2. Lighting and texture style. 3. Information hierarchy, text position size relationship. This is the foundation of consistency. Outsourcing must lock it down first. Step 2. Give each SKU only one variable point. Each SKU is allowed only one core differentiator. Common safe practices are using local elements for differentiation, using small-scale color variations, using symbols, labels for assistance. But note, it's not about changing everything, but changing only one point. This makes it easy to distinguish and avoids confusion. Step 3. Use a system instead of inspiration. Don't tell outsourcing, each one is slightly different. Instead say, this is how SKU A is differentiated. This is how SKU B is differentiated. Continue with this logic. Once the system is established, no matter how many SKUs there are, it's not a problem. IV, a key point, easily overlooked by outsourcing. Many outsourcing companies only focus on how good does this group of SKUs look, but few people consider in advance, will we add more SKUs in the future? If you don't clearly define the rules now, every time you add one, you'll have to start all over again. A sense of consistency is for future SKUs. V, a safe method for differentiating SKUs without conflict. If you're completely unsure, you can use this combination: consistent composition, unified background, and texture. SKU differences are only in the product itself, small labels, slight color blocking. The benefits of this are unified appearance from a distance. Clear up close doesn't look cheap. This is the least likely way to fail. A piece of honest advice for first-time SKU image outsourcing. The biggest problem with SKU images isn't not colorful enough. It's unclear rules, revising on the fly, rethinking every single image. When you prioritize the rules, outsourcing becomes much easier. In short, to achieve consistency and avoid SKU clashes when outsourcing SKU images, the key isn't how good the design is. Instead, unify rules, limit changes, plan ahead. When the SKU chart starts to resemble a system instead of a bunch of individual charts, quality, professionalism, and conversion rates will naturally follow.